she's hot though, right?
You know, it's just not bad
What?
looking,
You don't think
you know.
Sarah Gonzalez is attractive?
No, I don't think
She was on the right wing beer
looking.
calendar. She's definitely hot.
Hey Pearl, Sara Gonzales
Oh, you gotta
here.
look this up.
Unfortunately,
This one.
I wish that I could be meeting you in person. I'm told that you didn't want to do that in studio. So I thought that I would go ahead and ask you about your statement that 16-year-old minors are more attractive than adult women. Have you always been attracted to minors? Have you sought help for this? Obviously, this is a big problem, and I look forward to your response.
Balls in your court. What do you say to that, Pearl?
Shell Gang Week. What's up, YouTube? All right, if you see any of my short form content, it's all meant to be joked. It's all meant to be funny. Me doing something like I'm in California right now because my work brought me here. So everything on there is meant to be a joke. So if you don't take it as a joke, that's on you. I don't care. All right, today we're gonna be talking about just pearly things. And you seen her versus that one girl who was it, Miss Gonzalez, I forgot her name, think Sara Gonzalez. And bruh, she ate her lunch, bruh. She ate her lunch, bruh. Because like, first of all, just pearly things talk about younger girls being more attracted to older girls, and just pearly things about like 26, 27, and that the other is about in her like in her 30s, and she is way more prettier than just pearly things. Like Pearl can't be saying anything when that girl is like way more attractive. You can't make that sense no more about 25-year-olds being better looking than 35-year-olds when you mid. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Right. Let's watch the rest of her response to that lady though. Let's go.
Where did I say I'm attracted to minors?
I never said that. That's it. And this is all allegedly. This is all in a video game on Minecraft.
Well, to be honest, I'll tell you what inspired that tweet, and I've talked about this before.
1.2 million views.
Yeah, no. It was basically that when I was 16, I was better looking than at 26. I was 26 when I tweeted that. So it wasn't based on anyone else. You know, I think it's crazy.
Yeah, if you like the content, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Drop a comment if you want. Let me know your opinion if you disagree or agree. I try to respond to as much people I can, depending on work and stuff like that. But let's get some dialogue going. All right. Oh yeah, but if I'm be like right now I'm in California or be traveling back to Florida, I might not be responding as much as I should. But let's get on it. I'll get on it, dog. I'll get on. To be honest, if you were more attractive at 16 than 26, you really let yourself go because you're just barely getting out of your prime at 26, and you're saying when you like at 16, you have like females at 16 are like look like kids. They look childish. Even like the ones that kind of look grown still have a childish face where you could like there's something wrong with you. You're not an adult. That's how you could really tell like a 16-year-old not a daggone adult. And then it's just like and to say that you're more hotter than that's so weird because I don't know what you're trying to base this off. You're trying to base this off what you think a guy would say because if a guy is saying that, that's one weirdo guy that's not like someone that should whose opinion should be valued at all, to be honest. Huh, that's weird. Like, but this is just pro thing.
You know, and even if you look at the obesity stats, there's more people at 26 that are obese. So
Say that again?
even if you look at the obesity stats, more people are obese by 26.
Wow.
16 isn't a minor, by the way, so.
No one who ever said that sentence was ever trustworthy around children. No one who ever said the sentence that 16 isn't a minor is someone you should ever allow to be around a child. That is sick for her to say that. Like, I don't care if it's true. I don't care if it's like it's true. You don't say that because people like, oh, really? And one thing is like the Romeo and Juliet law supposed to be like what 16 to like a certain age, not 16 to 35, like a certain like 18, 19 or something, not like 16 to 26, because that is sick. Like she's really trying to defend this. She's really trying to defend this for some reason. But you that's why the red pill is dying because you have people that do a lot of dumb things like from like fresh and fit they really killed the red pill when they were really trying to go hard against Abba and preach for like they didn't really have to go that hard like doing the racist stuff with and then bringing on people that are banned off the platform onto your platform like that's kind of dumb. Like y'all seen everyone in your space getting demonetized and their channel taken away, and you're like, huh? Let me keep pushing the envelope and doing the same thing because that's what my audience like. Why don't you be smarter? Like Kevin Samuels was a great person in the Red Pill content, and he did a real good job, and he didn't go too far hand. He didn't go he didn't do anything extra. Or yeah, we got to delete his channel. And he didn't do anything like that. But then again, people were donating to him like a motherfucker because and yo, people like what he said, and what he said was true. Like, I ain't agree with everything Kevin Samuels said, but like a large majority of it, I'm like, yeah, you can't deny that. It's just facts. Like 90% of the stuff he says is correct. 8% of the stuff he says I agree with. I know that doesn't match, but like some of the stuff he might be correct, but I just don't agree with. I just wouldn't live my life that way because that's just not for me. So but back onto the Pearly thing and saying that like that is some this is why the Redfield space is gonna they're gonna want to destroy because you're doing weird and dumb shit like this. But let's see what the dudes say. Hopefully the dudes correct her because that is weird. You don't just because you know that don't mean you have to say that. Ugh, and you ever heard the phrase awful but lawful? Like it's awful, bro. You don't but let's go.
That's also like
Well, yeah, that okay. Come on.
What do you mean? So are you an
Come
agent? Are you
on.
an
no, but it's funny. It's like disingenuous because women will do this, but why isn't she protesting the laws? She's just doing it to be catty. Go protest the laws then. You're so concerned, right?
Well, Sarah
go
does.
do it.
Sarah does do
Go
a lot
do
of
it.
activism about like drag queen story time.
What's your plan?
This is from Sara Gonzalez's Twitter. Host of Sara Gonzalez's Unfiltered 7 p.m. Eastern on at The Blaze, CEO of American Beauty, Executive Director of the Thin Art Kids, Texas. So that's why she had a problem with you doing that, because she's trying to defend the kids from sickle liberals and people like you that's trying to sexualize kids and trying to talk about a 16-year-old being like hotter than a 26-year-old is sick. And just like period point blank is sick. Like she does this for like shock value, and she don't want to admit that she do this for shock value. This is like one of the like later interactions she had with one of the hosts. Like, check it out.
When you tweet stuff like that, are you trying to deliberately evoke a response and get engagement? Because some of the stuff you tweet, I'm like, I feel like she probably doesn't believe this or might half believe it, but she knows it's going to piss off a lot of people and get people to like tweet selfies. So what's the real game here?
What do you mean?
Well, like, do you tweet stuff even if
you purposely tweet,
Yeah.
like, say that, like, that's a controversial statement, but it's going to make people like Sarah interact with it.
No, I just tweet. I don't
Just
really
tweet.
Put a lot
No-
I just tweet.
She just tweets.
no thought behind it?
And
Just
16 is the age of consent a lot of places.
well, let's not get on the topic of that. That's just not a good look.
Why not? You can't talk about laws.
You know what? People are gonna clip this.
I'm not into it. I'm not into 16-year-olds, dude.
That's good. Thank you. Now that you said it out loud, it's made it weirder. It's kind of implied you weren't into minors, so it's on the record. It's on the record. Thank you.
You could be honest and just say you say stuff to trigger people. Like, we all know what you're doing. It sounds disingenuous when you try to say, "No, I just tweet." Like, we know what you're doing. You're trying to like gain a response, and you're supposed to do that. You're a content creator. You're like an influencer. You're like someone that's in the public sphere. And if you want to like gain a response, sometimes what you gotta say is something that's like, a little jarring. But when you say stuff that makes you sound like you're a pedophile, that's different. That is sick. Like Pearl was off with that when she shouldn't have been like talk about teenage girls like that. That was sick to be talking about teenage girls. I don't like why do I have to stress that she was talking about it then, but she was, and that's weird. But people apparently like her because like they come back to watch her stuff some more. So if you don't like her talking about that stuff, stop supporting her platform by viewing it. Like, remember the first time I saw like a Just Pearly Things video, I'm like, she's a grifter. Like I like first off, I'm like, she's a grifter, and I'm like, she's not even doing it good. And y'all think, oh, she's a grifter, and like, oh, she's doing it real good. Like, come on, don't be stupid. Come on. Drugs are bad.
She's hot.
I just think I think it's weird when grandmas start tweeting their selfies.
She's not a grandmother.
No, I
she's
think
a
it's
mother.
I think it's weird when like old ladies start like tweeting at me their selfies. I don't get it. What don't you have
They're
like
trying
a
to
husband?
own you though.
Well, don't you have like a husband and kids to like impress? Like what's the
okay? This
what's
is the thing. This is in this.
so there. See, no. I want you to read this tweet.
Okay.
Where did I insult her?
Let me read it.
You're less
Oh,
attractive.
yes, you're less attractive at 35 than at 25 as a woman. This used to be common sense 50 years ago.
I mean, I guess in a way, technically, yeah, you're younger, or whatever. But I think if you're fat at 25 and you get thin at 35, aren't you?
Yeah, but
hotter at
but
35?
that's you ruining your youth. That's not like that's like you had the opportunity to be an 8 and you were a 4 because you were fat
I mean,
or whatever it is.
Yeah, I guess
it doesn't mean you're like we see the wrinkles, we see the Botox, we see the lip filler, we see the pound of makeup. Like no one's blind. I'm not even talking about her, but just in general.
I'm not gonna lie, Pearl's talking like a ugly girl that got a little bit of attention. Now she thinks she could talk all this crap because trying to talk crap about another girl's beauty when she's way more attractive than you just because she's older. Come on, like that really makes sense to you. It's clearly that Sarah Gonzalez is more attractive than Pearl. She's more prettier than Pearl in general. And you're gonna try to say, oh, and you're 20, like 6, and she's like 30 something. I forgot her age. Like, come on. But yes, in general, females do get as they get older, they start to get less attractive, less prettier. But not all of them. There's still some females that like between 25, 35, they maintain their looks. But some people don't take care of themselves. But you gotta find that one female that got good genetics and take care of themselves. That's why I chose my girl. I saw like, oh, she's pretty. Then I saw her family. I'm like, okay, she got some good genetics. And now she's as long as she takes care of herself, she'll continue to be prettier. That's what I like. Pearl, I'm not gonna lie, seeing a lot of Pearl's videos, like she just got out of bed, combed her hair a little bit, and then started the camera. A lot of times she doesn't look like she like practice self care, showers every day. Like sometimes like I'm the guy, and even I could sit. I mean, I'm like, come on, bro, put some makeup on. Like I'm a guy, and I'm like, what is she like doing with the face? Like, why does she look this colored on camera? Like I've been doing YouTube, messing around with the camera lighting and stuff like that, and I'm looking at her face like, is there something wrong with her lighting? And I'm like, oh, it's either she looks tired, it's either she's like the makeup is like looking weird, and or she's just like she's mid. She's like like I'm not saying Pearl's ugly. She's just mid, and that's why she's like, even though she's talking all this red pill stuff, single. Like, come on. Like, I might like red pill content for entertainment, but like, even I'm not stupid enough to follow Pearl.
And we're out of here like a screaming herd of turtles.